everybody. Welcome back to Seizures, our story. I'm Sharon, and this is mine and Scott's daughter. What's your name?
Savannah.
And how old are you?
9.
9. And so we're just gonna talk tonight about when a parent has seizures and how it affects a child. So I thought I would bring Savannah on and ask her, because how many times have you seen Daddy have a seizure? Do you remember?
Once or twice.
3 times, actually. The first time you saw one, you probably don't remember. You were about, when she was 2, her and I were actually getting ready to leave for the zoo, and luckily we hadn't left yet, and he had one and I caught him. So I don't think she remembers that. And then my sister came and got her right away because he did have to go to the hospital. So I did have to go to the hospital. So she went to my sister's house. So she doesn't remember that. The second time is the one you're thinking of. What were you doing?
I was playing a game with Daddy, and I was playing the game, and I said, "Daddy, it's your turn," and then from my point of view, I thought it looked like he was gonna puke on the couch.
So they were playing a game and he was sitting on the couch, and he started to seize, and she came upstairs to get me. You did the exact right thing. You found another adult. Luckily he was sitting on the couch and he just tipped over onto the couch. But she said, she came upstairs and I was in the shower, and she said, it looks like Daddy's gonna throw up everywhere. And I was like, okay. And then I realized what was happening, and came running downstairs, and he was seizing, and it was grand mal and full body seizure. How did it make you feel to see your daddy have a seizure? Do you remember? No? Were you upset? Yeah.
I thought he was gonna die.
You thought he was gonna die, but he didn't, right? Yeah. And the third time, you actually were pretty calm. The third time, he was in his chair when he had it. And do you remember that time? Do you remember that one?
When was that?
I don't know. It's been a while. You were like
5.
5, yeah, 5 or 6. They were around the same time. And I was right there, so she didn't have to come get me for that one. But he had a grand mal seizure, and he was sitting in a chair in our family room. What's grand mal? Not a grandma. Grand mal. That's the kind that Daddy has when his whole body shakes and his arms go stiff, and he makes the funny noises. That's called a grand mal seizure. Kind of, yeah. And the other kind is it's called petit mal. That's where he kind of stares off into space and he doesn't answer you right away, but he doesn't shake like the grand mal seizures.
Kind of like a pause.
Yes, his pauses, yeah. But so that one, she was really calm, and she just kept saying to him over and over, "It'll be okay, Daddy. It'll be okay, Daddy." And she was pretty matter of fact about it. I know you don't remember, but it's been a while since he's had one. It's been over 3 years. So if you were home alone with Daddy and he had a seizure, what would you do?
On my phone. If it was dead, I would charge it right away and call you.
Or I
could use Daddy's phone and call you.
Yeah. But what else would you do? What would you make sure?
Like that.
Make sure Daddy was
safe.
Safe. Doesn't hit his head. And what else do you do? Do you remember? When someone's having a seizure.
You go to a neighbor's house and
if you don't have the phone, yes, you would go to a neighbor's house. but you also try to turn them on their side. Do you know why? Because when someone's having a seizure, sometimes they vomit or throw up. And if they're laying on their back, that can go back down through their throat and into their lungs. So if you turn them on their side, it'll come out their mouth and it won't hurt their lungs. Do you know what you never do to somebody who's having a grand mal seizure? You never stick anything in their mouth. Do you know why? Because when they have a grand mal seizure, they clench their teeth a lot, and they can actually, if you were to stick your finger in there, could really, really hurt your finger, and or they could bite something, or they could really hurt themselves if you tried to stick anything in their mouth. So it's really important that you don't stick anything in their mouth. You make sure they're safe, and you roll them on their side, right? Yeah. So we've gone over that. We review what to do regularly, just to make sure she knows, because she is alone with him occasion, not that often, but it's important if you have kids, that you don't scare them, because she's not scared if he has one, which is really important, because you want her to be able, your child to be able to handle the situation if you're not there, even at the age of 9. I'm confident that she could, handle the situation and not panic. And it's, so it's important if you have kids that you're reviewing what to do, even if you don't have seizures, just like not that often. Like, our daddy doesn't have seizures that often, does he?
Maybe like once every 4 years.
He's had one in 3 years, yeah. So, review it with your kids. Make sure everybody in your family knows what to do. That's unique to your situation. And if you have any questions or comments,
comment down below.
And what else would we like them to do?
Subscribe.
Yep, and
like.
Yes.
And go to my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
Savannah's Toy Review.
Is it still Savannah's Toy Review? Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to go check out her YouTube channel. Nothing like a little plug there for somebody else's. Lots of crazy videos there if you have kids. Send them over. But again, like, comment, and subscribe.
Crazy videos.
And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye.